not going to fight with you about Connie. It doesn't matter why she left. We just have to find her.
Maybe she's in the hospital somewhere.
I don't know.
She could be in the cafeteria, the chapel. I mean,
or the airport, or the train station, or Canada. In the meantime, her son, who she suddenly supposedly cares so much about, is trapped in his own body.
Well, at least we know he's not in any pain.
What if you're wrong, Mom? What if his soul is still in that room because his body's trapped in that bed? I don't care why Connie left. Just what that woman is doing to Trey, it's cruel.
It's okay. You're stuck with me. I ain't going anywhere. Come on.
I know you're not planning on going anywhere, but fate is a funny thing.
Yeah? You can't stop it either. So why don't we just not worry about it and let ourselves be happy?
Don't worry, be happy. You know what? I'm a Catholic. And also, I'm apparently psychic, so that ain't gonna happen.
Well, I'm not a psychic, but I can see our future, and I think it looks pretty darn good. We've got a wedding, a grandchild, a honeymoon. So why be upset, huh?
No.
Unless you're having another one of your visions.
Oh, no, honey, nothing like that. I'm just a mess today. I'm so emotional. I got another message from Connie. Apparently they are gonna declare Trey brain dead.
That's my understanding,
I just can't get that poor kid out of my mind. You know, he's my cousin's son. And I never even took the time to get to know him. And now, I never will. And what's worse, neither will Kate.
I sense some lingering tension between you two. Some unresolved business, perhaps?
AJ gave me the money to open this bar.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Guess that's one word for it.
Really? Well, if you didn't do it out of the goodness of your heart, then why'd you do it?
AJ burned down the Oasis, all right? And then he gave me the money to keep my mouth shut.
You got exactly what you deserve for blackmailing my wife and turning her into a stripper.
Not my finest hour, man. I regret doing that to Courtney, but tell you the truth, I was pretty fond of Sonny's sister.
Whoa, wait. Were you married to Sonny's sister?
Yeah.
Well, I think that makes you two family then, huh?
Well, if you consider someone who stole your son family, then, yeah, I'd say Sonny and I are family.
This is interesting. Do tell, in what universe are you and I alike?
Well, we both act without thinking. We both disregard the rules when it suits us. At least I admit when I do that.
If you're saying that neither one of us is even close to perfect, you'd be right.
Okay.
But there are degrees of imperfection, are there not?
I see your point. You never swapped any babies. But you did cheat on the woman that, well, the mother of your child.
Yes. God, I kissed another woman. I have made a mountain of mistakes. Of course, most of my mistakes are not felonies. Most of my mistakes are not going to be sent to Pentonville. Yours are.
What happened to us? Huh? What happened to our relationship, John?
What relationship?
Well, we used to be pals.
If this is the beginning of a temporary insanity plea on your part, it's a stretch.
I'm just saying, when I got back to Lambview, you helped me out. You let me stay at your apartment. That was cozy.
Okay. We had a few laughs. Where are you going with this?
Well, you didn't always think I was such a son of a bitch. I think you liked me.
No, I never liked you.
You saw me for who I was. Just some lunatic who wanted to be reunited with the people that he cared about. Look at me now. Not much has changed. I'm not such a bad guy. In fact, I'm going to prove to you that I'm one of the good guys.
How?
I'm going to get Natalie and your kid back for you.
You know, for what it's worth, Michael does know that your history with AJ is complicated. He doesn't blame you for how you feel. I just think he wants his own relationship with AJ. Maybe if you stop fighting him on it, it'll be a lot easier.
You know, it may seem that if I were a more reasonable person, I would be able to do what you're asking. But I know AJ better than Michael does. He's weak. He's entitled. He's pathological.
I know that's who AJ was, but maybe he's changed.
If that's the case, why did he provoke Sonny at the boxing gym? Set it up so Michael would walk in as Sonny was beating him. And thank you for recognizing that, by the way.
Well, no, unfortunately, I have experiences with parents that cause crazy
Okay, let me tell you something. AJ is the same person he has always been. He sees Michael as a trophy, a way to say AJ has finally won.
I just think Michael wants to give him a chance.
AJ has trashed every chance he's been given, and he has hurt so many people along the way. I don't want Michael to be one of them. And this is way more of a conversation that I wanted to have with you right now.
No, it's okay. I wanted to talk about it.
No, but you know what? I mean, look what's going on with Trey. That was my kid a few years ago. Michael almost died, and now he's strong and he's healthy, and you just gotta count your blessings, you know? Trey and Michael need you. And they're lucky to have you. Thank you.
Listen, let's check the common areas in the hospital, all right? I'll check the cafeteria. You go check the chapel.
You stay with your sister because she needs you.
Yeah, look, you should probably check the roof, too. I mean, it's quiet up there. It's a good place to clear your head.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm Miss Kimberly from administration. These are the papers authorizing the patient's removal from life support. Where is the next of kin, Mrs. Akara?
We're working on that.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. Kimberly. We'll contact you as soon as we hear from Mrs. Akara.
All right.
Okay, here it is. It's all ready. We need Connie's signature.
Okay, I'm gonna go find
Good.
it right now.
So Sonny stole your son? Maybe Michael?
Yeah, Michael's my boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Michael's one fine physical specimen. See where he gets it from. Hey, lover, why don't you get Mikey's daddy a drink here?
What are you off the wagon again, Adge? What are you drinking? Is it vodka, right?
Shut up. What the hell's that about? You been drunk or something?
I haven't had a drink in years.
Well, like you said, bitch of a day, huh? So, why don't you tell me what happened?
It's a long story.
Well, give me the condensed version.
Michael and I were supposed to work together. I had big plans for us to run ELQ, my family's company. Just as that was about to happen, the deal just fell apart.
Well, that sucks. But you know, like I always say, there's always another opportunity around the corner.
You see, I never really got to have a relationship with him growing up. And now that this thing with ELQ's not going to happen, I don't think I'm going to ever get to be a father to him.
Yeah, I know what that's like. I have a son. I don't think I'll ever get to know him either.
Well, you know, you just said there's always another opportunity.
Shall we drink to that?
Hey. What are you doing?
If Connie won't help Trey, then I will.
You can't get Natalie and Liam back from me.
I've been keeping tabs on your situation.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Clint Buchanan is using his considerable resources to make sure that you never see your child ever again.
It's not exactly a secret.
If Clint Buchanan gets his way, you won't ever see Liam again, at least not until he's shaving. Or
what?
Or I go to war with Clint on your behalf, yours and your son's.
You've lost your mind? You can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's murder. That's why.
How is it murder? Trey's gone. He's never coming back.
The law still applies.
So pulling the plug before we have Connie's signature is a felony, but doing it right after is an act of mercy? That doesn't make sense.
It's another miracle of American jurisprudence. You do not go near that ventilator again. Do you understand me?
It's not right, Mom. Keeping him alive like this, it's not fair to Trey. You know, why wait around for Connie? Why does Connie get the right to make this decision? She caused the crash. She's the reason he's in this mess. She's the reason he's gone. She should be in jail.
All right, well, if that happens, then he's never going to be released, right? Connie's the only one who can do this, honey. I'm sorry, she's his mother.
Why do people care so much about biology over love? I mean, look at Michael. His real dad kidnapped us. He's a pig, and Michael somehow is just supposed to love him anyway? And Connie's suddenly just supposed to get all this credit for being his mother because she decided to be?
It is wrong. It's unfair. It's horrible. but there's nothing we can do about it. Connie is the next of kin. What if she never comes back? What if she's gone for good? What are we gonna do then?
Yeah, Mac, just keep me posted, will you? All right, bye.
So I heard that Connie agreed to take Trey off life support.
She agreed, then she took off.
She what? She took off before signing the
Max
papers?
and Milo were trying to track her down. They went to Johnny's, they went to the MetroCorp, no luck.
Well, isn't there anyone else that could sign those papers?
It's just, she's the next of kin. I mean, that's all we got.
Well, I hope they find her soon because Christina's bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, leave it to Connie to cut and run just when her kid needs her the most.
Oh, bite me. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, so shut the hell up. Coleman! Give me another one. What the hell's the matter with you? You said you're having a bad day.
I am.
Well, drink up. You said you lost your son, so did I. This is a perfectly good reason to fall off the wagon. Perfect timing. Come on. Salud.
Wow. My lucky day. Two of my least favorite people bonding.
I didn't know it was skank night at the Floating Rib.
Why else would you be here? And AJ Quartermain having a drink. So much for sobriety, huh?
Yeah, you really gotta watch her because she might slip you a Mickey. Next thing you know, you wind up in an alley covered in alcohol.
Oh, honey, I don't take it personally. If she didn't do those things, she could never get a man. Huh? Come on, down the hatch.
Yeah, drink up. But don't get behind the wheel and drive and leave someone else with brain damage, like you did Jason.
And how do you propose going to war with Clint Buchanan?
I can afford to assemble a legal dream team.
Clint can afford a better one.
Not better than Diane. I guarantee you. It may take a while, but my redhead will get you back your redhead and your little redheaded kid, too.
Clint's got brown hair, and you think you can do all this from prison?
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, right? It's going to be very difficult for me to help you from Pentonville. So you're going to get me out.